year ago, you were filling up your car with $20. Now it's double.
It's going to stop us from moving around the valley like we normally do. Going out to South Padre Island and, all of these little things that we enjoy doing.
Valley residents reacting to the high gas prices. According to AAA, the national average on gas is $4.17. That's the most it's ever been, breaking the previous record of $4.11 set back in 2008. The rise in gas prices is directly related to the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. That's because Russia is one of the top exporters of oil in the world. This morning, the White House responding to the surge.
Well, the president's message is that he is going to do everything he can to reduce the impact on the American people, including the price of gas at the tank.
Well, Channel 5's Cassandra Garcia is tracking the price at the pump this morning.
She caught up with a local economist to find out more about this price hike. Good morning, Cassandra. So what did you learn?
Good morning, Sandra, Trey. Well, prices at the pump all throughout the valley are pretty high right now. We're standing in front of a pump that's actually $3.82. That's on the higher side of what you see in McAllen, and we've even seen numbers at $3.99 already. Now, gas prices were already higher than normal because of the pandemic and supply chain issues, but experts I spoke to say that tensions in Ukraine have actually raised those prices even more and made it worse. AAA Texas is reporting the average price for a gallon of unleaded gas is up nearly 50 cents from last week in most areas of the valley. And a AAA spokesperson says the biggest reason is the conflict in Ukraine.
So it's been climbing at a much faster pace than normal. And the big reason for that is the shock from overseas with what's going on between Russia and Ukraine.
Dr. Salvador Contreras is an associate professor of economics at UTRGV. He says Russia is the third largest producer of oil in the world, and the war between Russia and Ukraine is disrupting their oil supply.
The refiners consume oil that are priced in world markets. And the world market for oil has said that the price of oil needs to go up, in part to reflect the fact that there's uncertainty about a major producer of oil being put offline.
Higher oil demand means higher gas prices, not just in the valley, but globally. And while we're not at the highest levels yet in the valley, we're getting close. Back in July of 2008, AAA Texas recorded that the average price of unleaded gas in most of the valley was $3.96, the highest it's ever been. And Daniel Armbruster says our current prices could soar past that.
Anything can change at any time, but if we remain on this trajectory, we will be at $4 a gallon this spring without a doubt.
Unfortunately, there isn't anything new we can do other than try to find ways to budget differently and ultimately find ways to use less gas.
Driver behavior is the #1 factor when it comes to fuel consumption. So adjusting your behavior behind the wheel is key.
Again, some of those tips for reducing your gas consumption include avoiding accelerating too quickly, avoiding speeding, limiting your AC usage, and reducing the weight of your vehicle by removing any items that you don't need. And while this won't make a huge difference, every penny adds up. Live in McAllen, Cassandra Garcia, Channel 5 News this morning.